qualifications do you have? Okay. Listen, I'm going to put you on hold for about 3 hours. If you're still there, I'll come back to you then. Does that sound like a fair plan? Okay then. Gloria, could you send in my 1 o'clock appointment, please?
Hey, Barry Gunderson.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to our office.
So, I see you're wearing a fur coat in the summertime.
Yeah. Wife said it was a good idea, you know. Makes me memorable, like one of those stupid TV commercials that you just can't stop thinking about.
Mm-hmm. Well, your wife's given you extremely bad advice, Barry.
The word stupid really isn't something you want applied to yourself in an interview.
Thought it was like reversal.
Reversal of psychosis or something?
Mm-hmm. Or promotion of psychosis.
Something like that. I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Well, listen, I'll be straight with you. I'm 100% sure that you're not getting this job today, or any job ever, including everyman jobs like washing dishes, digging graves, cutting the heads off chickens, employment such as that. However, your pitiful failure before me now is quite amusing, so I'd like to continue with this interview as though you actually had a chance of getting it.
Well, it's already the longest interview I've ever had in my life, so...
Oh, I believe you.
Did you bring a resume?
Oh, I've got a resume right here.
Not printed, I see.
How did you write this?
Found the piece of paper in the trash bin behind the Walmart that I was hanging out behind last night, and I found a paper clip, came along with it, and sort of just poked holes into the paper to write the resume. So it's like a window and a resume all in one. You're looking through the resume at the window and looking through the window at the resume. Your whole perception of time and space and everything was just altered now, wasn't it?
No, Barry.
Maybe if you morphed into an alien or something like that, but that would freak me out.
How long did it take you to make this resume?
Well, I don't even know. I smoked a joint and just sort of rolled with it for a while.
So, you couldn't find anything to write with?
Can't afford anything.
Why didn't you borrow a pen off of someone or
Walk into a library and say, "May I please use a pen?"
Couldn't think of anything.
You could have written your resume in blood. You could have burned the end of a stick and written your resume in the charred embers of the end of the stick. That would have been better than what you did. You could have stolen a child's Etch-a-Sketch and written your resume on that, and it would have been a better choice. So tell me, if you can't afford a pen, how can you afford a fur coat?
Well, I stole the coat from Value Village, you know. I just waited for the fat security guard to get on shift. The guy couldn't outrun Terry Fox if his own mother was about to be killed, and all he had to do was beat Terry in the 100-meter dash. Terry would destroy him.
Well, I gotta tell you, Barry, you're making my day. I now feel a lot better about my own life since I've met you. To commemorate this moment, I'd like to turn on a tape recorder and preserve this moment of history in order to recreate for my friends. You okay with that?
If it will help with my career.
I'm sitting here with someone whose pathetic oversight has resulted in the worst resume ever made. Take one.
So, Barry, it says here your real name is Bullahog Juxelton.
Address 70ZR Plutonius Avenue, Pluto, box number 3.9%.
That's actually just a typo.
Which part's the typo?
Everything after the first use of the letter B.
Okay. moving right along, Barry, it says here that your work experience includes 6 hours of employment as a bridge troll. Could you explain that, please?
Well, last night when I was camped out under the bridge, kids would walk by and I'd yell insults and demand that they give me their money and that sort of thing. That counts as work experience, right?
So tell me, if you stole money from these kids, why wouldn't you use that to buy a pen to write a real resume?
Whoa, hold up. I never actually said I got the money. I just demanded that they give it to me.
Some of these 8-year-olds can fight back.
They're pretty tough. I mean, their parents are beating them at home, so they're learning how to fight back.
I also see here that it says you have experience as a surgeon. I'm guessing that you don't have a degree.
To be a surgeon, you don't necessarily have to have a degree. I just, like some of those kids, when they beat me up last night, I was cut up pretty bad on my arms and legs, and I had to stitch myself up using some old twine and wire that I found in the woods. Doesn't that count as surgeon experience at all?
I'll accept that. You know, in a lot of countries, you'd be the best surgeon around.
Do you think I could actually get a job in Africa? Stitching up the wounds of clumsy people with twine and wire?
No, I don't think you could get a job in Africa stitching up clumsy people with twine and wire. How is a person who can't afford a pen supposed to come up with the twine and the wire, let alone the airline ticket to get there?
Oh, yeah, I didn't really think of that.
Let's take a look at your references here, Barry. I see, who is this Blatt person? Blatt Pogorovo?
That's another typo. That's actually my brother, Blair Gunderson.
It says his phone number is 27K. You wrote 27K for a phone number.
Yeah. The 2 is short for the area code, 250. The 7 is short for 737, and the K is short for kill, because the last 4 digits of his phone number spell kill in letters, eh? That's pretty scary, eh?
It's not scary, but have you ever been to school, Barry? Probably not.
On my planet, school is a higher communion of telepathic alien intelligence.
On your planet. What planet is that, Barry?
Pluto.
You know that's not a planet anymore.
It is a planet! Your scientists don't know shit!
It's not a planet.
It is a planet.
Not a planet.
It's a planet.
So, you think by pretending to be an alien from another planet, that will somehow help you get a job?
There are no jokes.
It's not a planet.
You believe me now?
About you being an alien, or about Pluto still being a planet?
I don't know, both, I guess.
Just the first one.
Well, you said you would be freaked out if I morphed into a diabolical alien.
I thought I would be, but not really freaked out. I don't find you're that diabolical. Maybe if you were slimy or creepy or, you know, stuff coming under your ears, I could see that. That would freak me out a little bit. I gotta tell you, you're not really doing anything evil. You're still here just trying to get a job at a twine factory.
I am totally diabolical. I forgot to tell you about my plans of world domination.
I'm gonna take over the media first.
Then I'm gonna nuclear bomb most of the ocean, get rid of those villainous sea mammals, hideous creatures they are. Then I'm gonna enslave everyone and make them.
You're a liar. You are not diabolical at all. Why are you really on Earth?
I need a job. And I like fur coats.